Well, hello, how are you guys? Today is Sunday, and Sundays to me are my actual fun days because it is one of the days I get to spend with my husband. We don't get a lot of time together these days, but Sunday we get a little bit more time together. So we are going to go out to eat, do some shopping, have a little bit of fun, just spend some time together. Keegan is at his dad's, so we really appreciate when we get us time, which isn't a lot. I've been wanting to try some products and I've been wanting to film a video. I just have been procrastinating. I have no excuses. So this I have had for a while. I went on a Colourpop spiral shopping spree when they were having a sale one day. And I really want to try their products and actually wear them out and then come back and shoot a video and let you guys know what I think about them. I love it when people do those videos. It really gives me a good idea like how the products work for them. So yeah, we'll kind of get started on what I got. I love the Colourpop box. I love how it has like little flower designs. I think that's just very cute. Kind of damaged, but it's okay. Just the box. And I got so much stuff. That's another thing I love about Colourpop is their prices. There are good, decent products and the prices are just amazing. So I got 16 items total. I guess it doesn't have the amount that I spent on here. Maybe I'll get back to that later. But 16 items, and I am telling you it was probably less than $100. I mean, I just got such a good amount of stuff. So what I got, I've never tried their foundation or their concealer, which I heard is really good. And I have oily skin type, so I do have to get something that's more matte. And I got their No Filter foundation. This is in color medium 105. And yes, I took a guess on what color I wear, which I hate doing because it might look absolutely horrible. But you know what? We're gonna give her a go. But again, this is a No Filter foundation, 105. And then concealers, I love concealers, like they are my life. As you can tell, I have nothing on right now. I just applied skincare, but I have super, super dark under eyes. So, and I also like to do a mixture of concealers. So I like to do a really light color, and then I like to do more of like a neutral color that matches maybe a little bit less, I guess you would say. So with these, it is the No Filter Concealer, so it matches the foundation. In the colors, I did get medium 20 as the lightest and the medium 22. Wait, there's one more. I told you I love concealer. And then I got medium 28. Like, I just didn't know where to go with these concealers. Foundation, I can kind of put a decent guess in it, but concealers, I just never know. So I bought 3, not 2, 3. So I got the foundation, the concealer. I also got the No Filter setting powder. I love my setting powder. I use 2. I use the Chanel one, and then I use the Dermablend Luminous Banana, I think is what it is. It's seriously my absolute favorite. So I don't really venture out when it comes to setting powders, but I thought, hey, we're gonna give it a try. So I got the matching setting powder. And then of course, I got the No Filter setting mist. I was gonna get like the other parts that comes with it, like the primer and I think a few other things, but they were sold out. So I just got what I could and we're gonna make it work. Let's see. I also got the Colourpop Pretty Fresh Precision Blending Sponge. Comes in this cute little box. I actually went ahead and got it out and got it moist. Does that word make you feel uncomfortable? Moist? Doesn't for me. But I got it wet and it's not like, usually with a lot of the sponges I use, they get pretty big when you get them wet, but this one, it was like, didn't really grow. So, but we'll see how she does. What else? I just love their packaging so much. This is the Colourpop Press Powder Blush. I got a few blushes, but I'm not sure though. Y'all just look at this packaging. It is so cute. I just love pink and gold. So this one, I don't know, it does have some shimmer. But it also, to me, it just has like a lot of different tones. Like it's peachy and pink, kind of mauvey, which I love those colors, so. I also have never tried their highlighters, and I've heard they're very good. But this is the Super Shock Cheek. What is their color? Flexitarian. But to me, it's a very champagne gold. It's really pretty. We won't swatch her yet. And I will say, if y'all look in the pan, it's a little loose. Which I got another product from them, and it was like an eyeshadow, which I'll go get in a second. And I was very sad to see the pan. It wasn't put in the pan very well, and it was kind of loose and like it could fall out. So we'll come back to that. What else did I get? I got a sharpener because I think I got some lip liners. So a lot of times with lip liners, I feel like the lip liners that are created with the brand work a little bit better. So lip liner, this was so hard for me, and I always go for the very neutral colors. I got the color Obvi and Oh Snap. So Obvi, you guys want to see? It's actually pretty dark. It kind of reminds me of my Whirl lip liner from MAC, which is my all-time favorite. Oh, y'all look, there's little cute lips in the inside. I'm just a huge packaging girl, so I love it when they get creative. Now this one, Oh Snap. Get it out. Got it. Is this one right here. So let's compare the two. First one that I pulled out, and here's the second one. So one is darker, one's a little bit lighter, more of like a neutral, dusty pink kind of color. So again, this is Obvi, the darker one, and the lighter neutral one is Oh Snap. So I bought these lip pencils, and then I got some lip. This is the Luxe Liquid Lipstick, Luxe Velvet. Cute, cute, cute. It is kind of, I don't know, it reminds me of like Christmas cookie from Jeffree Star. I don't know, and see, I got another one. I'm like, which one should I try on? Should I mix them both? Probably what I'll do. This is another Luxe Velvet, and this is in Fatal. The packaging on this one does look a little different compared to the first one. So there's some kind of difference, I think, or maybe it's just the color. I don't know. Compare. Oh, I put it back in the box. So again, this one is Buttercup, and the second one in the flowery box, I don't remember the name now. Oh, Fatal. So Buttercup and Fatal. This one's maybe more purpley, I don't know. They look very similar, which doesn't surprise me because I just love the same colors. Like I just, you know, when you like gravitate towards something, you can't help yourself. When it comes to lipsticks, I do like to play in lipsticks, but I also like my everyday look. I like something very, very basic, but I think these two would be super easy to blend together, so we'll do that. So some other products that I got, this is the Soul Face and Body Bronzing Balm. Soul Face and Body Bronzing Balm. That is a mouthful. I actually got quite a few colors in these because I just wanted to try different colors and see as well. These are like the dupe for the Chanel body cream. So these are like probably less than half the price. Again, if you guys have questions, leave it in the comment section. I'll respond to it. I just don't remember or where it wasn't listed on the receipt how much each one costs, but it is a creamy body bronzer, which I absolutely love. So you can use it for your face, your body, but we'll use this today to like contour and take a look at that color. This one is medium dark, so it's gonna be more my color. Now this is the Colourpop pressed powder palette. This was one of the ones I was telling you about, that it was kind of like broken when it got to me. So I didn't like ask them to replace it. I was just like, whatever, let's call it good, it's cheap. But this color is in Creamsicle. And I love how they have the names on the back. Let's see if it falls apart. Let's see, it's already kind of, see, look at that. Oh, so sad. I can't believe that happened. Okay, and it's even on the back of the actual container. So we have this color right here, which is Big Treat. This is Frosty. This is On a Stick. And Dreamful over here in the corner. I was very upset. I love these colors. They're very like summery, a lot of colors that I would typically go for. But when I got it and it was broken, that was just disappointing. Even if it was like $5, whatever it was. Because again, it's not super expensive, but still makes me so sad. And then I also got the Cheek palette, which is Cookie Cluster is this collection. So let me pull it out, show y'all this one. I think this one was okay. Yeah, it was okay. Here's the eyeshadow, here's the blush. So with this one, the colors, we have Extra Sprinkles, Oh Ginger Snap, Shortbread, and then Butterscotch right here. So kind of like some peachy, summery, a little bit brighter. I think this one can definitely be used as like a highlighter, even an eyeshadow. But I got these to try too. So I'm going to put all these products on and we'll see where this takes us. Okay, so first things first. I already did my prep as of my skincare. I didn't get any of Colourpop skincare. I'm gonna maybe save that for a different time. It wasn't super expensive, but still. But I'm gonna just go ahead and just set my face first with a no filter setting mist. So you can do this before, you can do this after. Again, this is gonna be for oily skin. Oh, okay. I like that. It's very, very misty. Got my mirror. So super light. Anytime I do a setting spray, I always like to just kind of tap it in with a beauty blender. This beauty blender dries really quick. I just got this thing wet and it's already like, most of my beauty blenders stay moist for a decent amount of time. There I am, using that word again, moist. Make you feel uncomfortable? Okay, so usually when I do makeup, the first thing I like to do is brows. I actually forgot to get a brow product from Colourpop, which is very interesting. So we will just use what I have. I usually use the Anastasia pomade, but I bought this NYX Professional Makeup Micro Brow Pencil, so it's kind of like the Brow Wiz, and I really, really like it. So we'll go ahead and just start with brows. I should probably have plucked my eyebrows before this, but you know what? It's okay. One thing I love about this product is it's just so, it does really good fine points of like just little hair strokes. And if you're wondering what color I'm using, brunette, so dark brown. I don't like to use black. Just a little bit too much. I do think this is a little bit lighter than my hair color. This is my first time buying this product. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and do the other side. Okay, I'm gonna call her good. We'll go and correct her as we needed. Now, usually what I do after I do my brows, I like to conceal them. It's an extra step. You don't have to do it. I like to do it because I feel like it makes them pop, but it also makes it feel more natural. Okay, so I don't even know what color to use. 20 is definitely the lightest. Let's swatch these. Okay, so the first one I'm gonna go in with is a medium 20. So this is the lightest one. The second one I'm gonna do is the next one will be the 22, so medium 22. Let me clean some of that product off. Ooh, I like that one. And then the last one, which is the darkest, medium 28. Okay. So again, on the top, we have 20. The middle is 22. And then the last is 28. So I'm gonna go in with a concealer brush. Something super fine point. Once I get some of that 7 Brew. Once I get some of that product on, I feel like it will make it a little bit more thinner too. I use my hands a lot when I do makeup, but I like to just kind of dab that product on. I'm like, okay, I need more. The wands are great, but this is another reason I like the little squeezy tubes or like the pump concealer, because it's just a little bit easier. Color's not horrible. Go in with a little bit more color. And another thing is I personally like concealers that are more creamy versus matte. I just got this one because it does match the foundation. But creamy and like radiant concealers to me move a little bit better and blend better. Like this, I mean, it's not horrible drying, but it's still matte. You can definitely tell. So again, when I do the little blending, especially with the sponge, it gives it more like this fine hair stroke look, which is what I'm going for. This does have like a little nice edge, which I like to use to kind of like tap on the top. Any part I don't want to mess up that line. Okay, color's not horrible. Now, after I do my brows, I do like to go back through with a pencil and just kind of like touch up where I need to. If I moved product that shouldn't have been moved. But it looks pretty decent. So I did not get eyeshadow primer either, probably because my all-time favorite is the Pillowy base. I use the color 03. Like I've used it in my other videos. This is my absolute favorite. I usually just put it right on top of the concealer that I was using because if there's any leftover product, that's okay. Yes, with eyelash extensions, you do have to be a little bit more delicate when it comes to eye. You know, there's don't use oil products, which I still do. I'm just still a little bit more gentle when I do it. So again, you do have to be a little bit more gentle when it comes to like your eye product, because you do, if you're gonna pay for these bad boys, you wanna be a little bit careful, because a lot of people ask me, oh, I would love to have eyelash extensions. I'm like, girl, if you don't like salon time, if you don't like high maintenance, you know, they're great because you don't have to put on falsies every day, but it is just one of those things, like you have to be careful putting on makeup, taking off makeup, not rubbing your eyes. It is very much a, got a little bit of base on. Now I do want to go in with that eyeshadow that is unfortunately broken palette. I'm just gonna go in with like one of these brushes that just to really pick up the pigment. I'm going to use this one, which is, I don't want to break it anymore, on a stick. That like lighter color right here is just like my base in my crease. There is some like stuff that you can buy to put on your eyelashes so like eyeshadow doesn't get in your eyelashes, but I just haven't tried it yet. When I wash them, I just use my stuff and I'm very gentle. So again, this doesn't have to be perfect. You really just want to put that base in your crease, your natural crease. And then I'm gonna get a blending brush and just do little circular motions just to kind of blend that out. Same thing on this side. And then if you want to add a little bit more product onto the blending brush, you can. I just like to kind of tap it upwards like that, so it like packs in the product in the brush. because you don't want to do too much. Okay, so I'm gonna go back in with that same packing brush, and I'm going to be going into the color. All right, y'all, the eyeshadow died. It was inevitable, but I tried to save her. She's still cute. It's okay, shit happens. It's just, stuff happens, move on. Okay, so, again, I'm gonna be going in with the darker shade. Let me look at this packaging so I don't drop it again. Dream on a stick. We're gonna be going in. The first color I used, is that right? Dreamful. So I used on a stick. This is so confusing. There we go. Dreamful and on a stick. So I did on a stick in the crease. I'm gonna be doing the Dreamful, that little bit of the darker shade, and I'm gonna be packing it just right here. Again, when I start, I just like to really do a tapping motion, then I'll go out and I'll blend. Again, this is another reason I do eyes first, because I just hate fallout. Like this right here. Very similar colors, but still a little bit darker than the other one. Now I'm gonna go ahead and just keep it pretty easy. I'm gonna go ahead and pack in some of this shimmer on top. So I think what I want to do, I don't know, the one that's broken, what is it? Big Treat. I want to put on closer to the inner, and then the outwards will move towards the Frosty. So we're gonna do Big Treat and then Frosty. Usually with glitters, I do like to use my finger too, just because like it just stays better and it looks better. Ooh, 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 looking like a popsicle over here. And then I'm gonna be grabbing the Frosty, the pinker looking one, and I'm just gonna put that like over here. I wanna be able to use all of them, okay? Now, some of you that are wondering, you can tell stuff got in my eyelashes. It's okay. I just kind of like get a little spoolie. This is from my pencil. It will do. And I just gently try to flick and roll some of it out. Right, simple. Cute. Let's move on. So we have done the eyebrows, the eyeshadow. She's broken, so she's leaking. Okay. I have a little bit of fallout. Okay. I'll get to that eventually. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just actually, let's jump right into foundation. Oh. A foundation brush because I'm kind of worried about this. Okay. And again, I got the color medium 105. I don't know, y'all. Cute little bottle though. So let's just go ahead, and as you can tell, like my face is lighter than my skin. I did just get back from the beach. Ooh. I might have to like undo something. So my face is like pale, a little bit darker than normal though. Oh, there it goes. You know, like, so when you get these, you just twist them. Got it. I'm kind of scared. I'm scared it's gonna pop on me. There it goes. So you twist the top. Okay. Moment of truth. Okay, it's a little bit dark. No, I do not like that at all. We're gonna see if we can save it. The foundation itself is pretty drying. It's definitely matte. I just feel like, how is that a neutral undertone? It looks very pinky to me. Not a fan. know, guys. I don't know. Where's my beauty blender? Ah, there she is. Okay. It's not horrible. I might have to put a lot of concealer to kind of blend it out because like I'm so tempted to go at it with my other like foundation, like my double wear. Coverage? I don't really like the coverage. Okay. I don't want to use too much because I don't want it to be so dark, but we'll see. Okay. The body is dark, but I'm like, is it? I don't think it's this dark. Okay, you know what? Just not gonna question it, not gonna question it, not gonna question it. I'll put her back in her case. So medium 105, okay. Okay. All right, let's do some concealer because I just can't stand looking at my face right now. Let's, I'm grabbing the medium 20. I'm doing it. And we're gonna go ahead and do a little bit here. And with concealer, one thing I will tell you is you don't need as much as you think. But I've never tried this concealer, so. Okay, see, for me, I wish I just honestly got a lighter concealer. I just like them really, really light, and that last color was not horrible. I just feel like it could be lighter. I'm gonna go ahead and just pop, and we'll come back to concealing because I'm probably gonna conceal in a few different places. I'm gonna go back into the Soul Body Bronzer. Again, this is medium dark. Grab some different tools. Oh, okay, she's pretty dark. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with this. It's super creamy, like wow, that's really, really creamy. It smells like sunscreen. But no, there's no sunscreen in it. I don't know, I like using the brush to pick up the product to kind of put it on, but I like the Beauty Blender. I think it blends it out really nicely. Okay, I think I'm gonna go back in with the lightest concealer shade, so 20. I need to clean my hand. Okay, I've added the bronzer and it's super creamy and I absolutely love it, but I do wanna go back in with the lighter shader of concealer, so the 20, just to kind of like highlight a little bit better. So I'm gonna do a little bit here. There we go. Lighten that up. Much better. I like to go back through here. Like that. I'll go back in with the foundation brush. Just create more of like a defined look. I'm gonna do the other side as well. Maybe this color will tone down the foundation a little bit more. So if I go up too high on one side, I'm just gonna use my finger on this one and just go back in with that body bronzer. I just absolutely love this body bronzer. Like, it's just so creamy and it's just very blendable. And it feels lightweight. Okay. And also, I think it just blends so good. I don't know how well I'm gonna like this concealer. I don't know if you guys can tell, I haven't even put any powder down. And it's like starting to crack. I've already committed to wearing her today though, so. I don't know if putting more is gonna make it worse or what. Okay, I didn't get a dry bronzing powder, so I'm just gonna leave it be and just go ahead and start adding in with this translucent setting powder. So I'm not really sure I like how this setting powder is. Like a lot of times it's loose on top. This one, like, it has like a little twisty thing. I guess that's good if you want to like close it up. Like one side is open, one side's not, but I think that's weird. Now this does have like a little bit of a color to it. Like a very, very light yellow. So I'm just gonna do it with this beauty blender. I don't know if it's gonna make this concealer better or worse. So putting it on top of the lid is probably gonna be easier than that container. I do not like that. Okay, I've kind of used a beauty blender to press it in where I need to. I'm gonna go ahead and grab just a powder brush. Super, super loose. Now let's go in with some blush. I know I showed you guys two. Probably only gonna use one. So I'm gonna go ahead and match this collection with what I showed you earlier and do a little bit of everything. Because it does match the eyeshadow really, really good. A little bit. The first one I'm laying down is Shortbread. Super, super pink. You know, I know some people out there are like, oh, that's too much, too light. These colors actually look really good on all skin types. So I did a little bit of that one. I'm gonna go in with Butterscotch. So it's this top one right here. So it's a little bit of a peachy tones. And then I am gonna go in with the last one, which is Oh Ginger Snap. These are all still pretty bright colors. They're not super like mauve or basic, but I like it. Okay, we'll call that good for blush. Let's go ahead and do some highlighter, and I think I do want to mix the two. Swatch them first. So I was worried about this one earlier because it did get kind of loose in the pan. So again, this is the Colourpop Super Shock Cheek in Flexitarian. I don't know what that is. Like I was telling you earlier, the pan is pretty loose. I'm like super scared it's super soft and buttery. Here, I don't know how to do this. Cute. And now I'm gonna be dipping into the extra sprinkles, which is this one right here. So this is a very light champagne gold. This one's a little bit darker of gold, but similar. Ooh, that one's soft too. I'm gonna say this is more my color. We'll do a mixture of two. I'll be creative, but this one definitely goes better with my skin tone. But sometimes I like to use the lighter colors to kind of accentuate areas. I always like to go up right here underneath my brow. But I do like to add highlighter there because I feel like it really does accentuate like the contour. Okay, so now I'm gonna be going in with the extra sprinkles. Let's see how this picks up on a brush. It's kind of soft. It's like they don't like the brushes. Okay, I have the highlighter on. I'm gonna add a little bit of blush to my nose. It's not bad though, not gonna lie. I think I do want to go back in real quick with the eyeshadow I was using earlier, since I have my concealer and all that's already set. So again, I'm just going to be going back in with the original eyeshadow that I started with, and it just kind of like accentuate underneath the eyes, using the darker color on the outer corner and working it inwards to lighten it. I'm going in with that first crease color that I used, so it's a little bit lighter right here. I actually want to go in with a pretty small, like fine point brush like this. I think I want to use the one that broke earlier. Okay, she cute, she cute. I think I want to get a little bit more of this highlighter. And that was the extra sprinkles. Now I want to finish with adding a lip. Ooh, okay, I'm going with the darker one. These are really creamy. So again, this is the Colourpop. Okay. Now for my lip colors, I'm going to put Fatal on the outside and use the Buttercup towards the inner middle just to kind of lighten it. And that way I use both. Ooh, I like that. Little, very nice. I love that because it helps me really line them. Should have exfoliated my lips. Oh well. I feel like I exfoliate my lips all the time. I just have big lip problems. Big lip problems. Okay, and I'm gonna be going in with the color Buttercup. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the original Oppie and just blend the two colors a little bit more. These are a velvet finish, which is kind of like matte, but a little bit more creamier as well. I'm probably gonna top these with a gloss because I just have to. Really pretty. They're actually, colors are very different, but they really do set well together. I am gonna add a little bit of bronzer. I just powder bronzer. I love the cream bronzer, but I feel like I just need to add a little bit more. And then I do like to use a brow gel. Again, I didn't get any actual brow products. So I'm used the NYX pencil, and then this is the Lancome brow gel, which is my favorite brow gel. And then I didn't want to take away from the color too much on the lips, but I did want to add a little bit of gloss. So I'm just going to be using the Lancome Juicy Tube in the color Clear. I'm going to touch up a little bit of the lip liner. And then the last thing I'm going to do is again go in with a no filter setting mist. So it's not like a setting spray, it's a mist because it is very misty. Again, I always like to go in, just kind of tap on that. Some setting sprays are a little bit heavier. This one is really misty, so it's very easy to like pick it up or blend into the skin and not leave little spots on your face. Okay, this is the final look. The foundation isn't horrible. I feel like it's just says it was a neutral, but it pulled some really pink tones, so. All right guys, I'm gonna be wearing this today and I'm gonna come back to a video and let you know what I think. Hello.
Hi. Thank you.
Cheers. All right, we're trying something new.
Let's see what this tastes like. That's actually really good.
Really?
Yeah. For gin, which we're not huge fans of,
Gin, rosemary,
that's
basil.
really good.
Okay.
Try it, babe.
Okay, it's my turn.
See what you think.
It's gin. Gin is like one of those things that, I don't know. That is actually shockingly good.
Really good, isn't it?
It has like rosemary, basil, gin, which I don't drink a lot of. I like it.
They make a bunch of good stuff up there, and Chef and I, we landed on this one. This is local, but also the more important thing is that we really liked it.
Yeah.
What do you think, babe? Not
Nah.
your style? You know Keegan would like that. Aw, fail! Look. It's okay.
The hiding compartment left open from vacation.
Not many clothes. The doggy blankets, check. Yeah, babe. Table.
Otherwise known as Twin Peaks. We're gonna see some scenic views,
Scenic view.
have a tasty drinky drink.
Shopping today has
That
been
way.
a bust.
We can continue the shop.
The shopping is sucked today.
She's gotta keep me,
I gotta keep them slightly
gotta
tipsy.
stay slightly buzzed so we can keep a good shopping going. That way I say yes.
Okay, this is the last stop of the night. We're at home. Yes, we need wine glasses because we have slowly broken too many. But honestly, I'm here for the Halloween decorations. So here we go. Last stop.
Boom.
guys, it has been like, I don't even know, 5 hours since I've been wearing this makeup. It has been a long Sunday. But it's been a good one. So I've done a lot of outside stuff. You know, it's summertime, so it's been warm outside. Yeah, this foundation I'm not a fan of. It was super drying at first. But as you can tell, like, I have a lot of oil coming through. And then also, when I asked my husband what he thought about the foundation, he said it looks kind of red. And if you remember me, like in the beginning, when I first put it on, yeah, it was like dark, which I didn't think was a huge issue. It kind of like blends pretty good. But it was just like a red, cool undertone, and it wasn't a foundation that was supposed to be that color. It's a neutral, so it shouldn't be pulling those colors. So I found that kind of interesting that he saw what I was seeing, which is crazy because he's a man, right? They don't see all the colors, but he could tell me that my foundation looks kind of red. So it is definitely not for me. It's just, you know, it gives you a nice little glow if that's what you're looking for, you know, at the end of the day. But I like my stuff to stay pretty matte just simply because my face is just so oily. You know, I don't know. It's fun to try. The eyeshadow is holding up pretty good. I actually really like the eyeshadow. The lip, I have been eating, drinking, I've reapplied a couple times. Velvet, I mean, it was okay. I don't know if I like the colors very much after they kind of sit. But yeah, no, this is it. The lip stuff is okay. It's not the greatest. The foundation, I would say no. The concealer, I did not like. Super drying, and it's just, as you can tell, it's really thin, and it was starting to crack. I thought the setting spray might mess it up once I added that. I mean, but it did set it a little bit better. I don't know. Setting spray, I don't feel like it did what setting spray should do. I feel like I look pretty oily, and I feel like I could just like do this and my makeup will just rub off. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and thank you for hanging out with me. Until next time. We'll see how this works. Oh God, it's gonna be right now. Okay, I'm gonna use some scissors. Because this one, she is locked down good. Hope I don't cut myself. That'd be embarrassing. Okay, dude, I cannot get this. Well, I think it's childproof. I messed up the pretty box. And again, I am a huge, hold on one second. Hello.
Hi, I'm on the way home.
Okay.
Okay. What? Jeez.
I'm doing a makeup video.
Okay, love you, bye.
Bye. The Soul Face and Body difference. Which one is that? I cannot read. I'm scared to drop it. Big Treat. Cannot remember these names for the life of me. Jason. Work it. Tell me, what brand do you have? Oh yeah, is that your favorite brand?
All time.
Bitsy! Ma'am! Shooting a video over here. Puppies. Anyways, she won't stop. Okay, anyways.